considering all the cool stuff we can do with electronics, it's easy to forget about the simple components that are super vital. We use them every day. Take, for example, the humble switch. It connects two pieces of conductive material, or disconnects them. Probably the most common basic type is a toggle switch. Flick the toggle one way, and the two terminals on the back are electrically connected. Flick it the other way, and that connection is broken. Of course, switches do get more complex than this, so we use a few terms to describe them. We'd call this a single pole, single throw switch. This guy right here is a double pole, double throw switch. The number of poles refers to how many separate circuits can be controlled by the switch at once. And the number of throws refers to how many connected positions the switch can be set to. Other types of switches, functionally similar to toggles, include the following.
The rather tiny dip switches, so named for their dual inline pin design, these easily mount on perf board. Slide switches, which, slide into position like that, as you can see. And rocker switches, which totally rock back and forth like that. That's really all they do.
And if we need a switch that has more than just a couple of throws, we can use a rotary switch. Rotary switches can be a little complicated to work with because they have so many terminals. I'll usually use a multimeter to test continuity between them and mark off where I want to wire to. Speaking of multimeters, they usually use rotary switches. Rotaries, toggles, and all these types are great when you want to maintain a connection, but if you want to just make a connection briefly, you're best off using a momentary switch. A normally open momentary switch will connect the two terminals when it's pressed, while a normally closed momentary will break that connection while it's pressed, and then reconnect it when released. This here momentary push-button switch is designed to be mounted on a panel. But tactile momentary switches, like these little guys, are designed to be mounted directly on a circuit board. When pressed, they create a little tactile click you can feel underneath your finger. When a large number of momentaries are needed on a device, like say a remote control, a membrane design is usually used. Two contacts on the remote's PCB are connected by a conductive material in the keypad. When the key is pressed, conductive material bridges the connection. Pretty straightforward. And most computer keyboards use pretty much similar design. Big rubber keypad, but no conductive material on the back. Instead, simply a post that pushes together two separate films with the conductors printed on them. I think I might actually need this keyboard. So I'm going to put this back together. Why not go make or hack something with switches, eh? Or don't. That's entirely up to you.